Hi guys. I have been so MIA. I just started a new job, and rolling off the last job and getting up to speed on the new job has been really time consuming. But it's all good because I love my new job and I'm starting to get everything in order so I can spend more time here with you guys. All that to say, yeah, I know this wrap up is really late. So let's start off where we always do with young adult, and we'll also swing by and pick up classics and comics in this one. Can we talk about Anna and the French Kiss? Okay, so this is contemporary young adult written by Stephanie Perkins, and it is magical. I don't know why. It's somehow in the way she writes. It just wraps you up and transports you and makes you all swoony. Granted, there were many times in this story that I wanted to knock St. Clair up the side of the head and yell, "You idiot!" But I think ultimately it just made the story more human because, yeah, he was an idiot, but aren't we all? If you don't already know, in this book, Anna gets sent to boarding school in France, reluctantly, but she makes friends, including the very attractive St. Clair, but he already has a girlfriend. I'm really looking forward to reading more Stephanie Perkins. Okay, let's talk about more than this young adult sci-fi by Patrick Ness. This was September's book for the Hollywood Booklets Book Club, my in real life Los Angeles area book club with Amanda from the Marvelous Reading Room. I had been wanting to read a Patrick Ness book for a while, so I'm glad we picked one to read for book club. I liked the first half of this book. I really dug the limbo purgatory feeling to it and then the flashbacks. But the second half became kind of typical Matrixy sci-fi for me, and I'm not as sold on the ending as everyone else is. I definitely want to read more Patrick Ness. He sparked my interest with this book, but I just liked the first half better than the second. I also had the privilege of reading the debut novel of one of BookTube's own, Elisa Dane. It's called X Factor, and it is a contemporary young adult book about competitive cheerleading. So not like cheerleaders at your high school, but a squad from a gym that does the whole competitive circuit. I was leery of the topic going in, but this is one of the best debut novels I've read recently. It's got depth, the characters are well written, and she handles deep topics well. The one thing that got to me was Bodhi calling Nev Dollface all the time. What is this, 1953? But hey, you can't have it all. Kudos to Alyssa for this book. Onyx, book 2 of the Paranormal YA Lux series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Yeah, I picked this baby up thinking, oh, I'll read a chapter and then put it down and pick it up the next day. No, I marathoned it in one sitting. I was actually kind of surprised by this because now I'm going to commit sacrilege here. I wasn't gaga over the first book. I was just okay with it. So I wasn't expecting fireworks from this one, but I loved this book. So seriously addictive. Oh my god. Dracula by Bram Stoker. I really liked this classic. The first portion, Jonathan Harker's storyline, I was like, oh, kind of what I expected. Interesting discovering the classic story. But then I fell head over heels for this book during Lucy's storyline. So good. But then we got to Mina's storyline, and while I like Mina a lot, oh my god, the men spent ages being dense-headed idiots and giving long melodramatic speeches about Mina's goodness and feminine virtues, which made you just want to slam their heads together. So that downgraded my intense love for the book down to just a strong like. Lord Edgware Dies by Agatha Christie, mystery writer extraordinaire. I always forget how much I love Agatha Christie until I reread one of her books, and I'm discovering a lot more subtlety to her books that I didn't notice when I was younger. This mystery includes 2 Lord Edgwares, 2 actresses, and 1 Hercule Poirot. The Tub of Happiness by Howard Taylor, the first Schlock Mercenary collection. This is one of my favorite webcomics. It's a sci-fi comic about a bunch of space mercenaries, and it is hilarious. I will leave a link below to where you can read it online. So good. All right, I want you guys to recommend webcomics to me. I need webcomics.